When a baby tastes a little bit of sunshine, kicks their legs and bounces up and down, grins and laughs and everything is so fine. We wanna keep them that way for a while. They all grow up and everything is different, the way that history comes into play. I hope their hopes will come through while they're growing, and they'll have that kind of life, that kind of day. Go through all you must do, and know that while you're getting where you're going. Go through, don't go away, and have that kind of life, that kind of day. The guitar's just waiting there ripe for the picking, sitting lonely waiting to be played. You get to make the music that you're hearing, to hear it all will carry you away. Someday when finally things are back to normal, but what is normal these days, you might say? I hope your hopes will come through while you're waiting, and you'll have that kind of life, that kind of day. Go through all you must do, and know that while you're getting where you're going. Go through, don't go away, and have that kind of life, that kind of day. I guess everybody wants that kind of feeling, for things to go a little more their way. I hope your hopes will come through while you're waiting, and you'll have that kind of life, that kind of day. Go through all you must do, and know that while you're getting where you're going. Go through, don't go away, and have that kind of life, that kind of day. And have that kind of life, that kind of day. Thank you. Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected, and those of us on the ground watch them get their nectar. When I see you, it's living proof that love is resurrected. Whoa, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Spring is flowering, watch the new life it brings. You've got a wondrous heart, makes a lot of new life start. Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected, and the songs they bring with their wings fills the air with laughter. When I see you, it's living proof that love is resurrected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Nature's plan, like when you take my hand? Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than suspected. Suspended, then flying off with what they have collected. You showed me while they're hovering what I'd not detected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Those of us on the ground watching get their nectar. You took me to a better place since we first connected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's great to be back at the world famous Mucky Duck. It's been a while. Does anybody remember when the last time I was here? What month? What year? Pardon? This October of this last year? Is that right? Was anybody else remember? There's a prize. There is. Pardon? It was. Well, we'll check after the show, and if you got that right, that it was October of last year, you get a prize after the show. So, well, congratulations. Let's give them a big hand. We've got a winner right there. Well, I had an album released at that time, but it wasn't, I didn't have any copies of it yet. I do now. But it's a bluegrass album. You like bluegrass? And it's with my friends, the Po Ramblin' Boys. You got to go check them out. I'm sure they'll be through town sometime. By the way, no, never mind. I was going to say, bring up the house lights a little bit or dim these just a tad. I like to see everybody out there. And I don't have any sunscreen on either, so I just, good, thank you, that's great. Now, the next step, are there any optometrists out there in the audience tonight? Anybody got a spare set of prescription glasses that would help me see anybody, male or female, it doesn't matter. Well, that's fine. That's fine. At least I see some blurry smiles out there. That's the important thing. And by the way, the blurrier you are, the better I sound. So, but well, anyway, getting back to this album I was telling you about, this bluegrass album with the Po Ramblin' Boys. I'll do a few songs off of that right now since I didn't have it last time. And this one is one I wrote with the guitar player of the group. His name's Josh Wrinkle. And when we got together, he said, hey, I've been trying to quit some things lately. I've really got to. It's really, I've just got to cut these things out. And he said, and I was tempted this morning on the way in here, and I thought about some, and I thought, man, I'm only so good at being good. And so we wrote that. I can't keep up with the crowd I used to run with. Some are not all here, too far gone. The party's not the same. I guess I need a change. There's nothing around here lingering on. One taste might not hurt. What I think I'm really worth, it dares me there to leave it if I could. It's all in the past, but temptation seems to last. It's so hard to walk away like I should. I'm only so good at being good. So here I am again. It's all so familiar. Will I stay behind the wrong side of the door? It can get to be too much, but it never is enough. And I always end up out there wanting more. One taste might not hurt. What I think I'm really worth, it dares me there to leave it if I could. It's all in the past, but temptation seems to last. It's so hard to walk away like I should. I'm only so good at being good. It's so hard to walk away like I should. I'm only so good at being good. Thank you. All right, well, here's one I wrote with a great writer, and it's the title track. His name's Bob Minner, is the writer. And we got one of my favorite bluegrass artists to split the song with me by the name of Del McCurry. And this is the title track. It's a long and lonesome letting go when the one you love hurts you so, and the sound in your mind is the echo of goodbye. It's the long and lonesome letting go. She used to hold me, said she loved me, then she turned off so coldly. It's the hard part of not knowing where I should still be going. It's a long and lonesome letting go when the one you love hurts you so, and the sound in your mind is the echo of And the sound in your mind is the echo of goodbye. It's the long and lonesome letting go. It's the long and lonesome letting go. Thank you. All right, I'll do one more off of that album, and it's a tune I wrote with my friend Jimmy Ritchie. The front door was open, and I walked right on in. Took a good look around where nobody had been. The whole place was empty, deserted and cold. And they cleared out the place, but an old empty vase and the ghost of a rose. Well, the last time I saw her was so long ago. She told me she loved me and would hurry back home. Well, the nights turned to morning, and the years come and go. There's not a soul in the place, but an old empty vase and the ghost of a rose. She always loved flowers, and I'd grow them for her right there by the front porch. Now it's covered in dirt. I picked one that morning that grew through the snow. What I wanted to give will just have to live through the ghost of a rose. Oh, the last time I saw her was so long ago. She told me she loved me and would hurry back home. This time I'm not leaving, but I won't be alone. I've got my memories that year, the two of us here, and the ghost of the rose. There's still some life in this place, in that beautiful vase, and the ghost of a rose. Thank you. All right, well, hey, I've got a new album called My Favorite Place that's coming out in a few weeks, June 21st. And do you mind if I play a few songs, even though it's not out yet? Is that okay if I? All right. Here's another one I wrote with my friend Bob Minner. Mrs. Green, take a good look at yourself in that mirror on the wall. And tell yourself that everything he ever did was really not your fault. As you pick out what you wear today, tell yourself you're afraid to be. Don't be afraid to see the truth about the woman that you are. Mrs. Green, when I met you, you were hoping for his ring upon your hand. And you always made excuses for the things that he could not understand. But you must have known down deep inside you're better off it stopped before it went too far. He's not enough of a man to understand the woman that you are. I want to help you fix what's wrong. You've been hurting for too long. Things like this are complicated, so I'll wait until you're ready to move on. Mrs. Green, I need to tell you something, if I can be so bold. That my heart has been here waiting as I watched what you had with him grow cold. I understand if you need time to leave the home he has on your mind. But my heart will be here waiting and wanting all the woman that you are. Remember, I'm here waiting and wanting all the woman that you are. Mrs. Green, take a good look at yourself in that mirror on the wall. Thank you. All right, here's another one off of there. It's a true story here. I'm a lucky loser. It's good that I don't win. I'm a bad luck chooser. Shows from way back when. I'm used to the misfortune. Won't have what I can't get. Don't know where I'm not going. And I haven't got there yet. Time is my confuser. Looking to the past. I'm a lucky loser. And here over, but I'll be doing fine. I'll fit right in with trouble. I've had my share of mine. I'm a lucky loser. It's good that I don't win. I'm a bad luck chooser. Shows from way back when. Look into the future, I'll know what's happening then. I'm a lucky loser, and here I go again. Oh, I'm a lucky loser, and here I go again. Thank you. I had a nice visit at KPFT today. That's such a great station, and y'all are lucky that they're here and they do so much, and so I really appreciate them. And well, I'll tell you what. Are there anybody have any requests out there? Anything? All the Rage in Paris. All right. I wrote that one with a friend of mine named Daryl Burgess. He had the idea for this song, and we got lucky, and a group called the Derailers recorded it, and then Randy Rogers and Johnny Bush also recorded this one. Some used to say we were their favorite man. Gave some folks the best time they'd ever had. There were nights when we could do no wrong. Everybody knew when to sing along, and we were on the rage in Paris, San Antonio to Dallas, and every honky-tonk and dance hall in between. Hardly had to cross the state line. Texas was our big time. Thought we'd made it far enough, 'cause we were on the rage in Paris. Bob Wills was like a hero to us all. When we were raising Cain and swapping songs, late at night he'd rosin up the bowl, laid it down until the last one had to go. And we were on the rage in Paris, San Antonio to Dallas, and every honky-tonk and dance hall in between. Hardly had to cross the state line. Texas was our big time. Thought we'd made it far enough, 'cause we were on the rage in Paris. Bob Wills was like a hero to us all. We were raised and swapping songs. Now and then I wipe the dust off of my steel and lay it down to recall how it used to feel. We were on the rage in Paris, San Antonio to Dallas, and every honky-tonk and dance hall in between. Hardly had to cross the state line. Texas was our big time. Thought we'd made it far enough, 'cause we were on the rage in Paris. Thought we'd made it far enough, 'cause we were on the rage in Paris. Thank you. Anything else? Any?
Nobody's the world is getting mean.
What else? I don't-
That changes everything. Follow you anywhere? You really shouldn't be doing
Balls are in my heart.
Did you break these?
Wait, what did you say? Just
That changes everything.
oh, okay.
That's an oldie.
This does change everything. This song I wrote with Bruce Robinson, great writer, lives up in Austin. I'll try it. Let me try it. What the heck, right? I mean, hey, you know, I mean, it's what is this? June the 8th. June the 8th. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, summer is almost here. Well, it was getting 8:30. Getting out of view. My hopes that had escaped came back when I saw you, and lightning strikes again. It takes a second time. Well, you can get some weight settle on my mind, and unexpectedly you rearrange my dreams. My world won't be the same, 'cause it changes everything. Yes, it does. It started as something and turned into something that kept me by surprise. I'm taking my chances on these circumstances that happen when you smile. It happened really fast before the place could blink. Didn't get a chance, hardly had time to think. Well, it changes everything. Comes back what's real. My world won't be the same, 'cause it changes everything. Yes, it does. It started as nothing, then turned into something that took me by surprise. I'm taking my chances on these circumstances that happen when you smile. strikes again. It takes a second time for it to get late. Didn't have time to whine, well, it changes everything. All of this is new. My world won't be the same. It changes everything. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It changes everything. Thank you. All right. Okay, another hard one. Come on, let's. Come on.
Shouldn't be doing this. Time flies.
Okay, now this one, I'll try this one. I don't do this unless I have the band, but I will try it because it's got a drum intro, and I'm not the human drum anymore. Even though I used to quote that Henry David Thoreau thing all the time, but I will. Well, we really shouldn't be doing this, and we both know why. Just being close enough to think like this, enough to make me need to lie. This kind of talk could lead us to somewhere. We're getting way too close to going there. Farther off the better to resist. We really shouldn't be doing this. Only an isolated incident, but the acquaintance left me stunned. The first impression was the hardest hit I thought I'd ever overcome. This kind of situation has to pass. This kind of talk can lead us to some mass. Farther off the better to resist. We really shouldn't be doing this. We'd both be hurting somebody else if we don't say our goodbyes real fast. The farther off the better to resist. We really shouldn't be doing this. Well, we really shouldn't be doing this, and we both know why. Just being close enough to think like this, enough to make me need to lie. This kind of talk could lead us to somewhere. We're getting way too close to going there. The farther off the better to resist. We really shouldn't be doing this. We'll both be hurting somebody else if we don't say our goodbyes real fast. Don't even think about a goodbye kiss. We really shouldn't be doing this. Don't even think about a farewell kiss. We really shouldn't be doing this. Thank you. I think I heard somebody request this one that I wrote with my friend Odie Blackman, and it's for, I'll tell you what, are any of you ladies out there in a honky-tonk mood?
You could get wild in here.
Well, let's see if we can change that. She's in a honky-tonk mood again. Guess I'd better follow. When When she goes out there with all her friends, the party might go on till tomorrow. She likes it when I tag along. She loves to dance and spin. Tonight there's no way we're staying home. She's in a honky-tonk mood again. I love when she's laughing and talking with the crowd. Then feel like we're all alone with no one else around. She likes it when I tag along. She loves to dance and spin. Tonight there's no way we're staying home. She's in a honky-tonk mood again. We don't go out every night, but every now and then I wanna make her happy as long as I can. She's in a honky-tonk mood again. Yes, I'd better follow when she goes out there with all her friends. The party might go on till tomorrow. She likes it when I tag along. She loves to dance and spin. Tonight there's no way we're staying home. She's in a honky-tonk mood again. She's in a honky-tonk mood again. Thank you. All right, how about now? Good. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, aren't you glad that that title is She's in a Honky-Tonk Mood Again, rather than something like She's in a tax filing type mood again. You know, there's something that doesn't quite have the same thing. It's the honky-tonk mood to it. But I think somebody during sound check, by the way, I enjoyed hearing the band Madam Radar out here before I got on. They were great. You should go catch them. They're really, really a fine band. But somebody during the sound check requested this one, and this is a song I got to write with Robert Hunter, and it's called Alligator Alley. Right? Didn't somebody request that one? Okay. Broke down an alligator alley, trying to get away from Broward County. Smoke in the sky, there's no returning. 30,000 acres of Everglades burning. Southern Florida dry as tinder. Lightning turned the swamp to cinder. Standing by the roadside, thumb in the air, brushing the ashes out of my hair. Alligator alley, no time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. Got picked up by a girl named named Alice. She says she's driving clear to Dallas with one last nod to the blazing trees. I said, drop me off in Nashville, please. She said, what about your automobile? I said, leave it for someone to steal. It don't really run so hot. The rods are gone and the brakes are shot. Alligator alley, alligator alley, no time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. Like Elvis Presley. I said, I know it tends to stress me, gives rise to undue expectations and other such like aggravation. Goodbye alligator, snakes and spiders, Florida panthers and big black bears. Girls named Lorna, Alice and Sally. Goodbye Florida and alligator alley. Alligator alley, alligator alley, no time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. Alligator alley, no time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. Once it's gone, there's no return. Once it's gone, there's no return. Thank you. I want to send that song out to my friend Pete, who lives down in Jacksonville, Florida, and he's been here in Houston for a while. And Pete, it's good to see you again and your friends. And also I want to send that out to our friend Randy Judy. He and his wife Beth for years had some festivals down in Live Oak, Florida, called Magnolia Fest and Spring Fest, and they still have it. They've changed the name of it to the Swanee Roots Revival, and it's really a great festival. I hope you all will come down there sometime. And Pete cracks the whip there in the music hall stage. He runs that place, and so I guess being here tonight too, since he runs that place with such an iron hand, you know, it's kind of triggering a lot of things. You know, it's kind of like the Pavlov's dog experiments. It's anyway. If you notice anything unusual or different about my performance or behavior or anything, it's because Pete is here, and so. Oh yes, I think somebody wanted to hear this song. And, it's a tune I wrote with my friend John Leventhal, who's a great writer and producer and guitar player, and he's got a spectacular album out now. After all these years, he's finally put out his own album, and so look for that, John Leventhal. And he produced an album for me with Rodney Crowell back in 1991, and this was the title track. I found a new planet that only I can see. Just came back to get you. Let's leave this misery. Nothing can reach us so far from harm's way. Only sunshine and rainbows every day. We've got to get back there. Hurry up and get your things. The countdown is started. Go ahead, try on these wings. Don't need no spaceship for what I'm thinking of. Didn't I tell you that I'd take you to the planet of love? Well, I got tired of losing, but now I'm in control. So help me start packing. We don't have far to go. I found a new planet. Don't revolve around the sun. We'll make a new start there. The journey's just begun. Won't get into trouble in our new world so far above. Didn't I tell you that I'd take you to the planet of love? Didn't I tell you that I'd take you to the planet of Thank you. What's that? You know what? I would do that, but I'd better not because I'm so used to doing that. That's new, and without the band, I'd better not. Otherwise, I would, and I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Hey, how about this? Next time I'm here, I think I will have the band with me, and we'll do it. So, yeah, so we're looking at November. So, how about that? Does that sound fair? But you can hear it on KFVT. That they'll be playing it. Okay, let's see. You know, since I'm not really working with a set list tonight, I'm just kind of being spontaneous.
How about I'll follow you anywhere?
What, Lost in the Lonesome Pines and I'd Follow You Anywhere. I'll tell you what, I'll try those two. Now wait a minute, how could I do that if I said no to the other one? But actually though, since these aren't on the new album, I'll do them. Does that sound okay? Okay. But All right. First, a song that I wrote with Melba Montgomery, a great songwriter, a great lady. She used to be George Jones's duet partner before Tammy Wynette. I'd follow you anywhere, any place here on earth, just to be with you. I wouldn't care. I'd follow you anywhere, one step at a time, walking side by side, with your heart next to mine. It's worth giving us a try. I'd follow you anywhere, any place here on earth, just to be with you. I wouldn't care. I'd follow you anywhere. Well, if you have to go, please let me come along. We'll take it nice and slow and build a love that's strong. I'd follow you anywhere, any place here on earth, just to be with you. I wouldn't care. I'd follow you anywhere, just to be with you. I wouldn't care. I'd follow you anywhere. Thank you. All right. Here's one. I'm going to change the thicknesses of these picks. You know, you might be wondering, hey, he's got a yellow pick up there. Old what's his name's got a yellow pick and a green pick. Let me explain, tell you it's the story behind it. I hope you'll find it interesting. You know, during COVID, when things kind of changed for everybody, you know, and the music biz changed even more, you know, than it used to be. Us traveling musicians can't count on the kindness and the goodness of the hearts of the audience to, you know, purchase the CDs or whatever merchandise there might be, and we have to go to explore other things, you know, to make money. And so I got this idea, you know, call me crazy, but you've seen the commercials of the product. There's a red bottle and a green bottle, and they have testimonials by people that, you know, like this guy's walking on the beach, and it's like, I've been taking, and I won't give away the name of the product, but it's like, I've been taking it every day, you know, it's making me feel great and everything. And so one of them is compressed fruits and things, so you get your nutrients that way. The other one is this, and the green bottle is the compressed vegetables. Well, what I've done, because before I went into music, I was going to go into molecular biology and things, and I said, no, I'll do music, and, you know, so anyway, but I had some time on my hands, and so what I did was I made these special machines that would compress different vegetables, like the green, and made like kind of these little molds, you know, so several pounds of green leafy vegetables, spirulina, broccoli, kale, asparagus, all sorts of things were compressed. Bok choy, and it's in this green one. In this yellow pick, we've got bananas, lemons, apples. No, that's not a fruit. Succotash. It's not a. I'm not sorry. I'm not trying to embarrass you. But anyway, it's so pounds and pounds, and so the premise of this is whether you're a musician or not. What you do, like say me, for instance, after this gig, I'll rinse off this yellow pick and I'll rinse off this green pick, because it's got metals on it now from playing with the strings. And so, but I'll let it soak overnight. And in the morning, first I'll drink the fruit one, okay? And that'll give me certain nutrients and kind of wake me up and start my day. And then after breakfast, I'll drink the green one to get all those vegetable nutrients. And so whether you're a musician or not, now look, the bad news is, I apologize after that big buildup, I don't have them for sale tonight. All I've got is some of my music, the vinyls and the CDs and the new album on a CD, that's it. But in the future, I'll have these, and the next time I come back, when I do that song, You've Got to Shine, you're going to have a shine after you drink this the next morning. And by the way, too, I'm looking for good folks that want to get in and get in on the ground floor of this thing and go out and tell your friends about it and get them involved. Then you supply your friends with these, they supply, and there's different kind of levels of things in the sales, and you can work your way up. And when you come to my shows, you'll have little badges on, and it'll show you how many, what level you're at. And I'm gonna have like seminars and conventions and things like this. Oh, it's gonna be great. I don't even have a name for this product yet, but, pardon? You've got a what? A slogan. Okay, go ahead. Take your pick. I like that. I like that. Take your pick. That's good. That's good. I'm sorry? Sell it with your CDs. Okay, yeah, sell it with the CDs. Now that's another good idea. See, that's what I'm looking for, is that kind of ideas, the attitude. Are you guys with me? You involved? You want to get? Okay, great. Great. Well, look, we'll talk about this after the show. And, all right, now, okay, all right. Let's get back to the music now, that part of the show. But, all right, here's one I had a request for, and I wrote this for my friend Ralph Stanley and I to sing together. I feel the clouds are falling as I'm drifting out of view, and I could not hear you calling when the sky had fallen through. Lost in the lonesome pines, and with you I'll never leave. Lost in just to find somebody to tell my story to. It seems I just got started. Now my journey's almost through. Lost in the lonesome pines, and with you I'll never leave. Lost in the lonesome pines, and nevermore I'll see. The fields in rows not planted will have to wait for spring. And if I ever reach them, I'll kiss you once again. Lost in the lonesome pines, and with you I'll never be. Lost in the lonesome pines, and nevermore I'll see. Lost in the lonesome Thank you. Now, how many of y'all have never been here to the Mucky Duck before? Never been. Well, welcome. And yeah, I think I've been coming here for about 29 years, and I was here with my friend Clay Blaker. My friend Christy was here that night, weren't you? And you see the books over there on the wall over there? Can you see those? Every time I'm here, I borrow about 6 books, and then I mail them back, and I try to read. You folks like to read? So anyway, I encourage you to read. You know, don't just depend on the internet all the time for things, but read. You know, it's good for you. And so anyway, I'll take a few tonight, and you know, they've got everything. You look before you leave at this nice library. Now, we've had a bunch of folks listening online. There's a live stream, and I want to do something here. We're going to do a little edit right now because I want to encourage the folks that are watching the live stream to also come here in person to the Mucky Duck. We probably got people from all over the world watching this live, but sometime, even if you don't live in the U.S., when you're coming through, or make a special trip to Houston to come to the Mucky Duck. Does that sound fair? Okay. So I'm just going to do this short thing, but just because you folks are here live tonight, and it will maybe give some inspiration to folks that are watching the live stream to come here in person when they can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell a joke, but I will edit out right now. I'll get them to edit out the first part of the joke, and then they're only going to hear the punchline. Okay, but you're going to hear the setup, so the punchline will make sense, and then maybe we'll tell them later on the live stream what the setup was. But okay, get ready, edit. To get to the other side. So anyway, thank you. Thanks. Okay. All right, let's get back to the music, though. Enough joking around. Okay, here's a song. Somebody requested this one, and this is my tribute to two guys I love a lot, George Jones and Graham Parsons. The king of broken hearts doesn't ask much from his friends, and he has quite a few of them. They know he will understand. It's just the way it goes. The king of broken hearts doesn't know he's a king. He's trying to forget other things, like some old chilly scenes. He's walking through alone. He talks to angels and the stars start to spin. He thinks of troubles that he's gotten in. He recalls how his heart got broken and how it's still that way. The king of broken hearts is so sad and wise. He can smile while he's crying inside. But we know he'll be brave tonight, 'cause he's a king of broken hearts. Stars start to spin. He thinks of troubles that he's gotten in. He recalls how his heart got broken and how it's still that way. The king of broken hearts thinks that he's an awful. He's a little bit like me and you. So what's a king like that supposed to do with all that blue time? We know he'll be brave tonight, 'cause he's a king of broken. He's a king of broken hearts. let me switch back to the fruit pick here. And I'd be remiss if I didn't do something I wrote with my friend Buddy Miller. And Buddy and I, for 2 hours a week, I just ask you, don't listen to KPFT only for 2 hours, just to listen to the show I have with Buddy Miller on Sirius XM called the Buddy and Jim Show. And hey, if you forget, if you're flipping through and you say, hey, what's the name of that show again? Just remember me, Buddy, and remember Jim, the other guy, on Outlaw Country on Channel 60. And, there was the outlaw movement back in the 70s that started. But, folks, these days, what's outlaw? When you think, okay, outlaw, all right, that's kind of some tough guy, and I know when you think about me, you think of that image. But, really, today, in 2024, what is outlaw is, instead of like some mean, tough guy, it's being nice to somebody, right? Helping somebody, somebody's helping somebody carry their groceries, walk across the street, deposit something in the bank for them, help them. I do that all the time. I hang around banks all the time, and I go up to somebody and go, oh, are you having a problem filling that out? Let me do it for you. Just give me that cat. But anyway, that you get the picture, right? But that's outlaw, is helping people and being nice. But anyway, here's a song. I've been doing some sad songs tonight, but here's one I wrote with Buddy that's kind of a little more, positive, optimistic. Oh, that's right. This one is called I Lost My Job of Loving You. It's not always fun and games. You ride the wave and people change. I guess you did, and I did too. I lost my job of loving you. We had a thing, we had a vibe. I made it like a 9 to 5, planned the wrong future through. I lost the job of loving you. You start to mix your work with play, all sorts of things get in the way. To cross that line into the blue, I lost the job of loving you. A man will live and make mistakes. I'll have to live with what I made. It kills me that I'm such a fool. I lost the job of loving you. I've got the time to second guess. I'll get by on less and less. So many days to think it through. I lost the job of loving you. Thank you. Well, folks, I got time for about one more, and this was a request. And hey, I hope I haven't seemed too out of it tonight. A few days ago, before I started this little tour, I got my hair cut, and I trimmed my beard yesterday. And it's kind of like Samson, the story of Samson, how he got the hair cut and his beard cut, and so anyway, but it'll grow back. And but you guys have been a great audience, and I want to thank everybody here at the Mucky Duck for having me back, and thank you all so much for coming. Raindrops on the treetops, waiting there to fall. I know how they're feeling, but I'm only, yes, I'm only halfway down. Fighting with the devil harder all the time, sinking to his level, but I'm only, yes, I'm only halfway down. Halfway down, just getting started. Well, I'm beginning on my journey now, but I'm only going halfway down. Halfway down, just a little bit farther. Well, you better catch me now, 'cause I'm only going halfway down. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Sipping shallow water, sharks out for the kill, almost hitting the bottom, but I'm only, yes, I'm only halfway down. Halfway down, just getting started. Well, I'm beginning on my journey now, but I'm only going halfway down. Halfway down, just a little bit farther. Well, I believe you better catch me now, 'cause I'm only going halfway down. Well, I hope she's there to catch me now, 'cause I'm only going halfway down. Yes, I'm only going halfway down. Yes, I'm only going halfway down. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Now, Russell here is still watching at home. When the light comes back. Okay. All right, the first part of that joke went before the light comes back. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Sorry, too soon. I'm not going to wait for the glass of water. Okay, so, hey, everybody. Oh, look, welcome back. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And thanks to all the folks that are watching at home. And folks that are watching back home, you didn't miss anything. I didn't tell any other jokes before you were able to watch. So don't worry, you didn't miss anything. But come sometime in person like these fine folks that are here tonight. Thank you all for coming out. And so... To get to the other side, is that what he said? All right, now I'll tell you what. I'm going to try something here off the new record. And I've never done this song live, but I will try it for you here tonight. Does that sound fair?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I'm on my way to you. I've done what I can do. I'll show you that I can, but you'll be gone by then. Never could say just when I'd be together then. I'd be a better man, but you'll be gone by then. I should have known that you'd have to go. Life is short. Life is short. You'd be so proud of me. I'd have the right to be. We'd want to shout amen, but you'll be gone by then. I'd finally understand, but you'll be gone by then.